Hello everybody, February 27th, 2023. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin's action, which as predicted has been very choppy. I did say that, if we saw a break below 23.3, it would make things more complex. Obviously we did see that at the end of last week. And so what it was clearly saying was expect lots of chop or possibly extreme bearishness, but I wanted to take my profit, and so that's what I did. So as far as possible scenarios go, the orange could still be playing out in either one. This is still possible. Either one of these is still possible. I said if we saw a bounce soon, which technically we have seen a bounce, but we don't have enough evidence yet to say it's moving to 26. But it's possible that we're seeing a bounce here and moving to 26 more immediately. Still possible we're going to 21 first and then up to 26 after that. Possible we're going down here in a larger second wave to this area before going up. And it's still possible that we have an even more bearish target still of 12 to 14. So this, again, is the reason I took all of my profits, is because there's just way too much going on right now. Way too many possibilities for me to really want to play anything until we get some more clarity. So in either scenario, we've got orange and we've got blue. In either one, this is our first wave, this is our second wave. I'm still leaning towards orange because I don't really like blue. I don't like this being our kind of more major fourth wave, but it is a possibility. So let's go over blue first since I don't like it. 3, 4, 5. This would mean that we're in an expanding flat A, B, C, which will take us down here into this like 18 to 20.3K area, but likely, under 20K somewhere, 18 to 20. That would be a second wave. If this is bullish, that would be a second wave, and then we would see a nice strong move up from there. So that is a possibility. I don't like that possibility very much though. I like orange better, or at least I was liking orange better when it looked like it was going to continue upwards more immediately to this zone. Now we have a couple of weird things going on. Number one, it could be that that was the end of 3. This is, again, an expanding flat A, B, and we're heading down for C. With the move today that we saw, this move upwards, that makes that less likely, but it's not impossible. And another possibility would be this is actually forming a diagonal upwards. So there's our 1 and our 2 of a diagonal. We'll get a 3, a 4, and a 5 then, and it will be very choppy on the way up. That would be an ending diagonal to end us in this area, 26 to 28. Either one of those, either we come here and bounce or we head more immediately upwards. Either one is possible in that orange scenario. But like I said, the choppiness in either one of those, we're going to see a lot of chop. And so it doesn't really bode well for trading, with good risk reward. We just don't have clear stops, basically. So that's a possibility. And then the bearish possibility, of course, is that if this turned into a more bearish move, which so far it doesn't look like it, but if this had turned into like a bearish 5-wave impulse down, that would be a clear signal to get out, on the next bounce, get the heck out, because it's going down to 12 to 14. So I don't think that's playing out. It doesn't seem to be at the moment. But what has been invalidated is this little micro impulse that I was looking at, potentially this being A, that being B, or rather 1 and 2. Sorry, I ignore the A and the B for now. That being 1 and 2 of the C wave down, then we should have seen a move to 3, 4, and 5. But you can see we broke above the 618, even broke above 0.5 of that fib extension. So that makes that unlikely as an impulse. But again, it could still be making a diagonal downwards just as easily as it could be making a diagonal upwards, could be making one downwards. So again, either one of those is a possibility, unfortunately. So let's see, I'm gonna kind of reconfigure things a little bit here. I'm going to say that would be ABC of 1. We're within 2 right now, and then it's unclear so far where 3, 4, and 5 would land in this downwards bearish diagonal. But it is a possibility that that's what it's doing. So let's see here. Yeah, I just don't have any clear parameters. The other possibility, as I said previously, that would be C of 4, like that. Other possibility is that this is doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 upwards, like that. So you can see we kind of have these 2 orange possibilities. Either one is equally possible. Trying to kind of differentiate them here. So there you go. We'll see which one ends up winning out. Either we're going to be making a diagonal up like this, or we're going to be making a diagonal down, something like this. And right now we just don't have enough information to say which one is most possible. So basically what that means as far as trading goes for me is that I am pretty much flat. At this point, I'm not looking to make trades right now. I want the market to tell me what it's doing before I decide to do anything. So I'll keep watching this. If it turns into what looks like a 5-wave overlapping diagonal, I might pick up longs targeting that area. If it looks like it turns into this upwards diagonal instead, I might pick up shorts targeting sub 20 or low 20s. But until either one of those things happens, I'm probably not really going to be looking to do much of anything, because it's just way too unclear. And my preference either way, of course, is to still get up here at some point before we break down below 19.8. If we get up here at some point, then we do still have potentially a nice second wave pullback to buy before it goes up. But even that is getting less and less enticing looking because of how choppy this has become here. It really does not look like a clean impulse. So the action is just unfortunate, and I can't really promise anything at this point in time. So all right, I know that really doesn't give much information, but honestly, the information that we should expect a lot of chop is valuable info. I mean, that should tell you, like it's telling me, to just stay out at this point. Just stay out of the market and kind of let it do its thing until we have a better setup. So that is what I'm doing. All right, everybody, I'll touch base with you on Friday, and we'll see what the market's done at that point.